All right. So is my video, is my sound on? No. Okay. So we have um, 5 days of balance. Yesterday, finally, we broke above this consolidation. We broke above November's high, which it took forever. The market was having a really tough time going anywhere. And now we're breaking even higher after the Meta news that they're gonna cut some jobs. We have a bunch of bullish imbalances. The last one from yesterday is at 69.04, and so now the market is finally moving. We have all these references above. We have the 7,000 JPM strike somewhere, up there on SPX. And we have all-time highs, overnight all-time highs pending at 69.54. And we're pretty close to that. Usually this time of the year is pretty bullish. We get what they call Santa's rally. But if this breakout doesn't hold, then the rule of looking above a range and failing applies. So meaning that if for some reason we come back below, back inside yesterday's range, and then I'm gonna be looking for a short into that value area low from yesterday, which coincides with the 20-day point of control, which shifted up here to 68.42. And then longer time frame, I'll be looking for a move down to the bottom of this range. We have these three lows very close to each other, lots of stops here probably. We have the gap down here that hasn't been filled yet, so I'm looking for that eventually to be filled too, and some single prints below. But so far this is looking much stronger than yesterday with this breakup, but we have to see what happens at the open, because this is overnight breakouts are not the same as when all the big money is pumping liquidity in the market, right? So basically for today I'm looking at the range, right? Holding this high, I stay long until I get to my targets above. If we get inside the range, it's gonna be a little bit choppy at first, but below the overnight low, then I'm gonna be looking for shorts. We're gonna have a little bit of resistance here at this area. Support at this area. You can see that we have a low volume area at the 55 area. So before we get to the overnight low, that's gonna be there providing some support. So I'm gonna be watching that area. And then the scenarios below are the same as the past few days, with the gap fill and the single prints below. Let's see, NQ. Q has a little more room to go. We have this whole distribution from this sessions right here, with still have a gap here to fill, pretty large gap. The fills at 26,015, so keep that one in mind. We have to get above this high, which is at 25,900. And then on the low side, it's a slightly different structure, because we didn't have that 5-day session that consolidated, because we had this 1, 2, 3. We had this session that was the break above. Then the holidays, we held above around here for a couple of days, but then we broke above a couple of days ago, and it's is stronger for the last few days, but on the bigger time frame is just slightly weaker because it still has more room to go to get to the all-time highs. But then still kind of crappy structure below that needs to be cleaned up. Let's see what else. Gold. So gold has been, it went to the 4300s, pulled back. We've been seeing some strong sellers, and then it keeps bouncing in this area that I marked the other day. But seasonality speaking, gold is starting between yesterday and today, starting a bearish period. So that lasts until Christmas, and then after that, around Christmas, then we start a very bullish period. So I'm gonna be looking for some shorts in gold. See if we can come back into the 41.10. This is a longer term I'm talking about. So starting today, I'm gonna start looking for some shorts around this area, the 42.40, 42.50, and then looking to short into this area with a stop above this down trend line that we have. That if we connect. Well, I can't fit the whole chart, but like the all-time highs to this high, there's a trend line down here. So having my stop above that trend line, and then see if we can get to the 41.50 area, and then come back into the 4100s, and then looking for the opposite around Christmas time and holding it until end of February. That's just purely based on seasonality. And crude is just still holding. Lately it's been pretty balanced, excepting in this area. I haven't been trading it, so, but if you're doing strangles in gold, you're probably doing good, because it's really not going anywhere. This is the blue one, is the 1 year profile. So we're trading kind of at the bottom side of that range. So eventually I'm looking for a move a little bit into this 61.60 area, but so far it's not looking like it wants to go anywhere yet. Tomorrow we have PCE, which I don't know, we haven't had any reaction lately on any of the reports that we've been having. So I'm thinking that tomorrow's PCE might be a mover, last chance before the weekend, and then FOMC next week, which I don't even know if, we usually get pretty big moves for FOMC. We'll see. We'll see if there's any surprises. All right.